Hi, welcome to T3 Teach Tech Theater. I am Kirsten Giard-Branch.
And I'm Julie Benitez.
And today we wanted to just talk to you a little bit about tools, tool purchasing and tool usage. And we've seen sometimes that there are folks out there that really are demanding for their high school theater programs the very best, top of the line tools, the best that money can buy. And we're here to tell you that that is a great idea if you have the money, but we're here to save you a little bit of coin.
Kirsten said there is a time and place to have the really good tools. I do have a really nice DeWalt crosscut miter saw that is super useful. But I also have a lot of tools that I picked up at a dollar store or something like that, whether it's a Dollar General, 99-cent store, whatever. Go and look in those areas if you've not. Which, by the way, there's plenty of things you can find there. You can find black socks. I don't know how many kids you have that forget their socks when doing a drama, but they seem to always do that. I have a whole bunch of black socks. But the tools that you can find there, I usually get my tape measures. Now, I have a really good tape measure, the one that says Miss Benitez and do not touch this, a really nice one that locks well and is very long. But the ones for the kids, I get 12-foot little dollar store ones because invariably the children are going to play yo-yo with it or see how high it can go or do whatever the heck they do with that little metal end so that it sucks right back up inside and is completely useless. And if I've spent $25 on one, I'm really upset with that. If I spend $1, I don't care nearly as much. So for sure, tape measures. I can also get a lot of paintbrushes there. You can get screwdrivers there, zip ties. You can get levels. You can get hooks. You can get all sorts of things. Go check them out. And do note that different stores have different types of inventory. Please check them all out. You can even get spackle there. Not specifically at the dollar store, but when we are doing our props thing where we make props food, that little teeny thing of spackle is fantastic, especially since kids seem to not know how to close spackle very well, and it dries out. So when it dries out and it's only this much, again, I don't care as much. It's almost as I'm expecting it to be expendable.
And another place that we have gotten quite a few tools, power tools especially, Harbor Freight. I think a lot of people have those around the country. And Harbor Freight has now kind of changed what they're doing. So now they have kind of 3 sets of tools. One is like an okay or a good, a better, and a best tool. I'm living in good tool land because I don't need to spend $1 billion on a screw gun because the one at Harbor Freight with my 20% off coupon is going to cost me $20. And if a kid ends up messing it up, again, I am not as cranky as if I'd purchased a $100 Ryobi or a DeWalt or something like that. So I do have a nice set of tools that I do have, but there are things at Harbor Freight and at the dollar store that are going to work just as well for what you need to do. And honestly, kids are learning how to use these tools, so sometimes they are buffoons with them and they don't know what they don't know. So it's our job, of course, to teach them tool etiquette and how to do things. But again, we are working with high schoolers. So the dollar store, places like that, Harbor Freight might just be some places where you can get quality tools and not have to break your bank.
I really enjoy painting. Even if I'm not at a dollar store, I always get the cheapest paintbrushes I possibly can. In fact, actually, when I have a real paintbrush, I don't quite know what to do with it anymore because I use it for my own stuff too. But the amount of times that a kid has left a paintbrush out and it's now a crusted mess, although don't always throw those away, they can be used for other things. But if I had paid $12 for a brush or more, I would have been very, very, very upset. And when they break it, when they cut through the cord, when they pull the cord too tight and yank the cord, the wires out of the cord so it doesn't properly work, all of those things. Now, that being said, I do want to caution you, look at what you're purchasing and making sure it's going to work for you. I purchased a bunch of stuff from Harbor Freight, and all of it was wonderful, including the jigsaws, except the jigsaws, in order to change the blade, you had to actually have a tool that you had to remove it, and the kids immediately lost that tool. So it was worth it for me to have the ones that I can just pop it right out saves money because the kids break blades like they're candy. I don't know, especially when cutting curves. So know what you need and know what you like. But you can seriously save yourself a lot of money if you look around. It doesn't have to be top of the line.
So again, thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach us at teachtechtheater@gmail.com. Check out our website and become a member at www.teachtechtheater.org. And we will look forward to seeing you again. Thanks.
Bye.